Hi there, this is Steve Perkins, your BodyFX Nutriguru. I want to introduce myself to you as a certified nutritionist. I know what to watch for when a new diet program or fitness gimmick comes out. And I've had some big life-rattling experiences to add to my resolve in all this. At one point, I'd given up. There was all kinds of treatments for HIV that weren't really proven yet, so I was scared to even start. And I had a lot of losses and stuff going on mentally, and at one point, I just kind of gave up. I told the clouds, recycle me. I'll come back as a really great worm. I promise I'll be good. Well, I got my wish. I came back, but in my own body again, but in a convalescent facility. And yes, I did gradually get a little bit healthier then. But it was a muddy, muddy mental state. I didn't realize what had happened. I didn't know how to undo it. I just went through the daily routine for quite a while, a couple of months, in fact. And then when I realized that my buddies kept visiting me and I was getting a little bit better, you can see here I was still in diapers in a wheelchair. But they were really scared. They were planning a memorial service. But I kept getting better. I read and I read everything I possibly could, and I started interacting with the other patients there, and that really made a huge difference in my healing and my recuperation. Then I tried to write things down, and that was very, very difficult. I couldn't hear well enough to make telephone calls. So it was a really challenging period in my life on almost every level. But I knew that I had something to give back because I did not croak. I got my wish. I came back, but I got me again. But I hope it was going to be a better me, and I do believe that's true. Um, I did get strong enough, well enough that I went back to Denver, and then I started hiking and skiing and biking again in the mountains. This is on top of Vail Pass. That was a climactic moment for me. But I realized I could do that much. Why can't I do even more? So then I pushed myself to do a lifelong fantasy, to be able to compete in a bodybuilding competition. So 2 years later, in 2006, I was in 3 contests, and I medaled in each one. This is not to say smell me. This is to show what is possible if you're resolved and you push yourself and the system and work the systems. But whenever there's brick walls in front of us, and they're always there, I found that the harder you push against it, the easier it gets. It may not happen all at once, but once you break through that brick wall, and it's always possible, when you get on the other side, you look back and say, well, wasn't all that terrible? I mean, what was I so afraid of? So that's like how I view being successful in business, and things like BodyFX is perfect case in point, because you disbelieve that it's any good, right? You disbelieve. You say, "Oh, it can't be any good because it's da 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 da." Because what? Because you don't know any better, or you haven't tried it. Well, I've tried it, and I'm so happy to be a part of this organization. That the fitness DVDs, the exercise DVDs, the nutrition DVDs, and all the help, the literature that comes with it are really quite sound. And nutritionally, the diets and the recipes are awesome. So do yourself a favor and make a leap of faith and try it. Look around and look at and click below here. There's all kinds of information I'll put up on YouTube eventually. But for right now, I just want to say hi and awesome program. You got to check out this stuff called BodyFX. Signing off for now. This is Steve. Bye.